The Witching Hour, April 18th, 2025. Like, subscribe, share, comment. 'Cause you're beautiful, that's why. So today was pretty awesome. My total prayers went just a little bit over 4 hours. Um, this could be called the long version because the witching hour, it's generally considered to be 12 midnight to 3 a.m. when most witchcraft, Satanism, and demon worship is being actively practiced. Seances, sacrifices, orgies, whatever they do to worship the devil, they're doing it between 12 to 3. But there's some people who consider it to be 12 to 5. And so I started praying at 11. It's about 11:15, something like that. And I prayed till about almost 2 a.m. Then I ate as quickly as I could, and then I started praying again just before 3, because I like my prayers to start before 12, before the witching hour starts, and to end after the witching hour ends at after 3 a.m. Because the Lord uses me as a way of mocking, spotting, and scorning them, and as a sign against them. But sometimes things work out to where I wind up praying through the long version of the witching hour, which would be till 5 a.m. Which is interesting because when I was in the gay lifestyle and promiscuous, there were disgusting places I would go to sin, um, and I noticed at about 3 a.m. People either did they sinful behavior and they left, or they weren't able to find someone to hook up with and they left. But there was a second group that would stay longer, and they would generally stay till 5. I didn't, in this particular environment, didn't often hook up because I wouldn't just do anything. But so I'd stay way past 5 and usually just go home and watch the sunrise. Um, I'd go home like after sunrise. There'd be nobody out, so I was a little bit out there. But so it's nice to pray in both versions of the witching hour. But my commitment to the Lord is just a 12 to 3 a.m. But this worked out to be past 5, and that's a good thing. I took another break, played some video games, and then started praying again about 4:30. And lo and behold, my prayers went to just after 5. And they were trying to attack me pretty good, but you know what? The Lord's got me back to fasting. He has me praying in a much more timely manner. I could do better than what I'm doing even now, but He at least has me praying, you know, when I said I was going to. And so His protection over me is pretty amazing and strong. And yeah, He doesn't let them overwhelm me with the targeting, so I don't feel much worry. I don't feel much worry about doggone it. I don't know. I hope this is working. Let me try this. Okay. So that's awesome. Totally awesome. And please pause here. I'm going to have some scripture for you. So those scriptures in no particular order are Psalms chapter 41 verses 1 through 3, Ezekiel 16, 48, 49, Psalms, excuse me, Isaiah chapter 58, Malachi chapter 3, Matthew chapter 25. And these scriptures say that if you do not help the poor are homeless veterans, homeless TIs, homeless folks in general, um, except for chomos. I will not help a chomo, but most homeless folks are not chomos. Um, Sponsoring children in the third world through World Vision. Um, these scriptures tell you that if you help these folks and you help them sacrificially, on a regular basis, every time you get income, you should be giving away at least 10% of that income or resources to help the poor. It says that there are going to be radical blessings for you. And I'm here to tell you, as hard as they are trying to attack me, and they are trying hard with the targeting, they're trying hard, the Lord defeats them, and the Lord makes it come to nothing. Praise His holy name forever and ever, because it ain't me. If this program would overwhelm me, it would be more than I could bear. But um, these scriptures tell you that if you do not help the poor, you're cursed. You're robbing God. You're committing one of the abominations that led to the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. And that is not something that you want to be doing, because if you do, you're going to be subject to this program. That means this program is going to have you stressed, anxious, upset, barely hanging in there all the time. And it's not a good place to be. I send out my love to all y'all beautiful one again. Tiaz, God bless.